finish line, but remember, there's still the toss and the retrieval. So now Mud Puddle's out of the boat.
Ow, 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 ow.
Her partner, Steve Lundquist.
Ow, ow.
Now he will reach for the ball.
Ow, ow.
Now I have to get Mud Puddle's attention here. She's not the most formful swimmer. Well, less than
all right, rewind it. She's the Mike Conley of dogs.
Bottom heavy. Bretton's saying, I can do that better. Just get me.
Here the dogs really get to display their super athleticism by sitting in a boat and doing nothing.
Is there for Lundquist and Mud Puddles to win. Now Mud Puddles, he's going after the buoy.
Yeah, maybe you should yank her around a little bit more, huh, Lundquist? That'll motivate her.
New ball.
Or he could just cheat and throw another new ball.
And advancing steadily, if not prettily.
That's not a wordily. Actually, Ran, it is.
I'm a retriever.
Whoa, whoa, you can't smack the dog with an oar. Yeah, don't blame him because you're swimming.
Bill Johnson and Bretton now.
What is going on here?
Bretton is telling Bill, you go fetch it.
Again, Willie, dogs can't talk.
He's after it now, but Steve Lundquist.
Ow, ow.
This one, and there he is. Steve Lundquist
Ow.
is the first.
All right, freeze it right there. Now, why not just curtain off those empty seats? Carrier dome style.
Come on, let's get there. Steve Lundquist is the winner of this event.
All right, settle down, lady. It's not the NBA Finals. Is this crowd even in the same place as this event? Are they even in the same season as this event? Yeah, it's like late fall in the stands.
Bill Johnson fetched that pretty well.
Oh, what an exciting way to start here today. I mean, you had everything in this first race. Everything.
Yeah, except any drama or understanding of what's going on, or athleticism, or rivalry, or sportsmanship, or dignity.
Where is Mike?
I know he didn't drown. That I know for a fact. He's in the boat, and at least he's
There's
dry.
Mike. There's Mike.
And Poacher's saying, do I ever get to fetch you?
No, she's not. Barry, she's a dog. Dogs don't talk.
Steve Lundquist, who was the winner of the first event.
That's 2 exclamation points too many.
Mike Conley just glad that it's over. He has 25, and right now...
Hey, it's the Loch Ness Boombox.
With the winners.
Or Yao Ming Shower Radio.
Well, Steve, I think we kind of played into your hands in the first event. Anything particularly tough about the swimming part of this for you?
Actually watching Bill go sideways instead of forward. That was kind of tough for me. And then I came over here, and it wasn't quite as shallow as I thought it was.
Well, you got the commanding early lead here. Back to you guys.
You know, it's been all fun and games, to tell you the truth, here at Marine World Africa, USA, and that was the case for...
And there's Mrs. Lundquist, also a swimmer.
Of the aquatic variety, this is Yaka, much to the joy of the Olympic gold medalist in
Jump,
swimming.
honey, jump.
An awful lot of time in the
That's
water,
my girl.
but very little of it with somebody like this. How much did Yaka
Come
like?
here, you. I love you.
A little kiss from the whale. And if a killer whale...
How come Lundquist gets to have all the fun? What about Conley and that other guy, the skiing dude?
This no small animal. Got along very well with Steve Lundquist. Getting a little cream from his trainer, while the creme de la creme of the aquatic world, Steve Lundquist, got a chance to try out the water skiing lagoon.
All right, freeze it. Can we please, as a human race, stop putting animals in non-animal situations? I'm pretty sure that tiger does not want to watch you wakeboard. Yeah, haven't we learned anything from Siegfried and Roy?
Of course, brought along.
What?
SuperDogs and Superjocks.
Theme song is like 80s synth mixed with the dog barking. I love it. Now, you may have noticed the rather sparse crowd on hand at this event, and you may have asked yourself, now, how in the world can SuperDogs, Superjocks not be a sellout? Well, we'll be honest, folks. It has nothing to do with the fact that it was overcast and cold that day, or the fact that it's grown men and dogs competing against each other in various absurd obstacle courses. No, it has everything to do with the fact that 1 mile away, on this very same day, MTV held its own event called SuperDogs, Superjocks, which was basically the same event as this one with Snoop Dogg and everyone else. Yeah, everyone wasn't. We'll be back with more Cheap Seats right after this. Even the dogs. They were hot, too. Welcome back. Okay, if you're like us and you're watching SuperDogs, Superjocks, one burning question constantly comes to mind. Who wrote that fantastic theme song? Exactly. And through the power of television, a top-notch research department, and a 2.6-second Google search, we have somehow managed to track down said composer. He is with us in the studio today. Would you please give a warm Cheap Seats welcome to Robbie Hancock. Thank you, Robbie, for coming down here. I realize you're probably very busy.
Well, actually, no. I haven't worked in 2.5 years. It's been hard. I cry a lot, which helps.
Well, great. Well, you know, it's interesting. When we heard your name was Hancock and we thought about the music that you put in the show, we were sort of both reminded of jazz great Herbie Hancock. Was that a coincidence? Or?
No, growing up, his music was playing in my house all the time.
So your parents were big fans of Herbie Hancock?
No, my dad is Herbie Hancock.
Oh, so your grandparents were such big fans of the jazz legend that they named their son?
No, my father is jazz legend Herbie Hancock.
Oh, come on. I mean, you're...
I'm what? A great piano player?
No. Yes. I mean, just... You're...
I see where... It's okay. I see where you're going with this. I get this all the time, really. My dad is black, but my mom is now albino. So they just kind of cancel each other out. You know, I look like this. My brother looks like Trajan Langdon.
So, SuperDogs, Superjocks, come on. That must have been huge for you.
It was enormous. Well, you know, everybody has to have a niche in this business, right? And my niche is the strategic placement of dog barks within existing TV sports themes. So, obviously, this was big.
You've had a lot of success with it, is what you're saying.
Well, it depends how you define success. Am I making enough money to pay my rent? No. Am I, though, currently involved in a lengthy email discussion with one of the Baja men about possible places to insert dog barks in the remix of Who Let the Dogs Out? Yes. So, it's really a double-edged sword.
So what are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Actually, I am currently working on some demos for ESPN.
Oh, so ESPN hired you again to do another theme song. That's great.
Well, no, actually, we're still in the pitch phase, but can I play you a little bit of it?
Sure. Totally.
Ready?
It's gonna do the dark, yeah. That's great. Okay, yeah, no, that's great. No, wonderful. Hey, leave us a CD.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that. What I'll need from you guys is a blank CD and a CD burner.
We don't have either of those here.
Oh, okay. Hey, I noticed an office on my way in with a couch in it, and I was thinking, you guys don't work overnight, right? So would it be cool if I could just crash there for a day or a week?
Probably not, but go for it.
Yeah.
Robbie Hancock, everybody. Robbie Hancock. Robbie Hancock, folks. Rocking it out. Making us sad. Let's get back to the action.
Out of the water and into the air. Lots of things that go jump in the night here. The Dolphins, and of course...
He's coming right out! Tiger!
But we got some flying hounds. What's it going to look like now? Well, Poacher, our dog cam operator, is going to give you a dog's eye view of this competition.
Poacher appears to have some tracking problems.
And over.
I hope he's not about to lick his own ass.
5 points.
And they're the sole survivors of yesterday's competition. SuperDucks, Super Chefs.
Heading into the second round. Conley trails Lundquist by 50 by virtue of the fact...
Mike Conley's dog looks like he's homeless.
Missed at 10 bars. What about this round?
Demolition Derby here, of course, as you know, reminiscent of Tramp from My Three Sons.
How about an older reference, Bob?
What kind of prediction for this dog?
Well, Demolition Dog, I like him.
Wait, isn't his name Demolition Derby? He's your dog. I'm not even in the competition. I know his name.
Like a person in a dog suit. 8. Good
What?
luck. Potential 40 points. Go get him.
Sarlot with the announcerial whiff.
Let's go, Demo!
Dog looks good. Yeah, did you just come back from summer tour with the Dead?
Rugged, he takes it all.
And now Galt reclaims the lead as the world's shakiest announcer.
As much as he goes over them, but this time he's right on it. Perfect. Demolition Derby.
Freeze it. All right, now if the dog tries to block a field goal from there, that's going to be a penalty.
That was a great jump. He just floated through the air.
Hang on to, and the crowd just loves him. Rooting for the underdog.
Ready?
There's another one.
Ready?
Yes, he's ready. That's why he's choking himself to get going.
Into first place. Here comes Breton.
Easy. Over.
Oh,
Yes.
No problem.
Yes.
He sprints back down. He wants to do it again right away. Look.
He's that pumped up. So
Is Breton on roids? Yeah, but it's like a whole to-do. You got to mash him up and put him in peanut butter, and then Vince Conti has to come over and massage his throat till it goes down. It's a whole thing.
I've ever seen in my life. We're going for 13 coming up. Ready?
that would be
Wow.
Take a look at Breton's last jump, and boy, formful.
That's not fair. He's bionic.
Steve Lundquist now.
And the people who were too cheap to pay the admission for Marine World are going wild.
You don't need much intimidation here. The chicken for mud puddles, but what for Dutchess here?
I'll tell you what, I think the higher the bar gets, the better she jumps. So we're going to go all the way with this one and have some fun.